welcome back to This Is The Way podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Plugge. And man, guys, is it not great to be back? We have officially started our 2021-2022 athletic year, and it's already been pretty awesome. We've had football scrimmages, volleyball's already up and rolling. They have a game tonight against the defending state champions in Liberty Christian, so that'll be a fun one. And things are just going really well. If you guys have been paying attention to all the athletic social media over the summer, you know we're really gearing up for that 100th state championship in BL history. It's been such a fun project for me and my team, and it's been really good. I've talked to a lot of former alumni about their experiences at Bishop Lynch, got to learn more about the team and the team history. Shoot, I figured out that my aunt was on the first ever women's basketball state championship, and I didn't even know she played sports in high school, so that was fun to learn. And I'm so excited for whatever team to get that 100th victory or 100th state championship this year, because I just know for a fact that it's going to happen. And honestly, it might be more than one sport. I think we have a few sports that will win this year, and we'll get above that 100th. But just overall, the history of Bishop Lynch athletics and 99 state championships is unbelievable. Kind of just a rundown of the sports so far. The varsity football team and sub-varsity team had a scrimmage against Ranchview last Friday, and both teams looked really, really well, guys. It's going to be a fun year. The varsity did one live quarter. They outscored Ranchview 28-0, and it was fun to see those kids jumping around, having fun, and just playing Bishop Lynch football the old school way. Another new thing this year is we have fans in the stands. So Friar Nation, you guys are going to be a factor for our teams this year. I know y'all are the best student section and best stands in the state, and I'm excited to have you guys back cheering on all the Friar athletes in every sport. Today our guests are going to be the three varsity volleyball captains. It will be Rachel Velk, who is a senior veteran on the team, and Cate Hatfield and Lauren Lolo Lambert, who are both sophomores who have proven to be leaders on the team and gotten captains as a sophomore. So I'm excited for these girls, and volleyball will have the first crack at getting that 100 state championship. So I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back. Excited to see each of you guys at games this year. Hopefully you guys come out tonight versus Liberty Christian. Like I said, the volleyball team is taking them on tonight at 6:30 in the competition gym at Bishop Lynch. So thank you guys for listening, and hope you enjoy. And welcome back to This Is The Way podcast. I am your host, Ryan Plugge, and today I have three special guests with me, the captains of the varsity volleyball team, Rachel Velk, Cate Hatfield, and Lolo Lambert. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. So it's kind of a cool factor for y'all. Three captains on a team, which is awesome, which is always great, but two of y'all are sophomores. So what's kind of the role of the captain in y'all's mind, and kind of how do y'all's roles differently? Rachel, you can start.
Well, I think as a senior, I think it's just like my role is just like to lead the team and to be the role model and like the person that everyone looks up to, because I'm the senior. I am, the role model. So I think that's like my main role, really, as a senior.
I mean, that makes sense. You've been there the longest. 4 years. Can you believe it's already been 4 years?
Yeah, it happened so fast.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. What about you, Cate?
I think as a sophomore, I was very surprised to be captain, to be honest. But I just think it's a very humbling experience. Just for my teammates to be, honoring me as captain. I'm super appreciative and super excited to lead this team, hopefully to the 100th state championship.
There you go. What about you, Lolo?
Well, I feel like I'm not really that serious when it comes to my friends. So I feel like whenever I was captain, I kind of wanted to not be the bossy type. I just wanted to be kind of doing what's right, so they all, like, kind of follow behind me. So I think that's why they made me captain.
I mean, it's smart because all three of you guys can't be the heavy, the intimidating, hey, I'm yelling at you, get things right. You guys all kind of need your own role. Yeah. And I think Coach did a perfect way. I don't know if players vote on it, coaches vote on it, a little bit of both. But I think they did a great job of picking y'all three as your captains. Speaking of coach, new coach this year, new culture. I mean, you knew who Coach Jenkins was because he's been the varsity assistant. But what's kind of like the new culture? Like, how is it like on the team now?
I don't know. I really like Shay a lot because like he's very organized and like will like it's getting to the point and like I don't know. It's just like I like the way he runs things better. I don't know. Yeah.
I think Coach Jenkins, he made a great point. He said in the past 5 years that he's been here, he's never won a state championship. And so I think this year, stepping into the head coach position, I think that, he wants that state championship. And so, he's bringing in, a culture that's, putting in more hard work, two-a-day practices. But, he really wants us to get better as a team. And I think he's doing a great job with that.
And for team chemistry-wise so far, how is it, and what do you think the potential of the team chemistry can be, Lolo?
I think we're all getting along really well. Like, I don't know, last year we were all like playing together, but this year it feels more fun, genuine. When someone else gets the kill, we're all screaming for them. Like, we don't care if, like, I personally don't care about stats or any of that. Like, in the game, if you're doing good, I'm going to tell the setter to set her the ball. She's doing good right now. And I think all of our teammates have been acting like that recently, and I'm really liking how the season's starting off.
Cate, you mentioned the 100 state championship. Have y'all been following the race for 100 this summer at all on social media about all the teams that have won the state championships?
Yes, I actually have. It's been really interesting to see, who's won in the past, but I think we definitely want to be the 100th for sure.
Yeah, have y'all talked about it as a team at all? Like, being the 100
yeah, it's
state?
gotten brought up before, but like we were just like, man, it would be so cool if we got that 100 state championship.
What do you think it would mean to win the 100th and be in history forever as the 100th team?
That would be amazing. Like, if we were in the 100th, I don't know, I'd just cry. I'd be
just
so
like,
happy.
in awe. Like, I wouldn't even know what to think. I'd just be speechless. But
One, it's incredible that BL in our history has 99 overall. That's a crazy number. But to be the 100th, it would be absolutely insane. And, I'm being serious. I think y'all have a really good shot at it.
I have a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think it will take to get that next step and win a state championship in volleyball, which we haven't done in 5-6 years?
I just think a lot of hard work, coming in every day, being ready to work. And I just think also just leadership, whether that's us or, someone who's going to step in and, serve when it's 24-23 game point. I just think we need that leadership from anyone, really. And just hard work every day, I think, will lead us to a state championship.
I think energy is, like, a really big factor. Like, the bench, like, in my mind, like, I feel like the energy on the bench and, like, being encouraging and the positivity, I feel like that's just as important as, like, the people playing on the court. So I think that's a really big factor. And, like, that will help us even more to, like, our energy will always be, like, up and positive and, like, everyone will be, like, all encouraging to each other.
How excited are y'all to play in front of students this year?
I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I think just us and our bench makes a lot of noise, but imagine all of, like, most of the student body and our parents and the other team. It's just going to be, like, you have to have that type of mindset. You're either with it and love it, or you hate it and you're fearful during that time. And I think everyone on our team loves it and will thrive off of the energy that anyone brings to the game.
Have y'all been talking to your friends and other students about getting them out to games, at least home games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell all of them to come Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's going to be,
Tuesday.
I want it to be rowdy. Even the Plano West game, not many people, but there were more than what y'all two have played at, and at least for BL. And even their students, there's maybe 10 of them, but the amount of noise that 10 students can make in a gym and just playing in front of a crowd, I couldn't imagine playing without a crowd. I always said this last year when I played here. If there's no crowd, it would have been very, very weird. So I'm excited for y'all, and I'm excited for the Friar Nation to be able to come out and show the state how we are the best student section in the state. We have such great fans, so this is our shameless plug to try to get all y'all out because hey, it's free. I don't know if y'all knew this, but yeah, it's free.
Your ID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
bring your
bring your
ID.
student ID. Just never take off your lanyard. Just keep it on so you can get in, so you don't have to pay the I don't know $2 or $5, whatever it is to get in. So I know you guys do a bonding event before the season every year. How was y'all's this year?
It was, I think, at first we were kind of like all separated talking. We were still having fun. And then when we all got in the pool, started playing volleyball, I think since it was like fun, like we were all laughing, having fun, I think that was definitely one of the best parts at the team bonding because we were all in there. We were all having fun. Doesn't matter if we played the same position or if we didn't play. We all had fun, and I think that was probably the best part.
And you had it at your parents' place, Cate, right?
Yes, it was. I feel like we've never really had that many people over at our house, so my parents were a little, stressed out about it. But it was really fun, and I had a great time with my teammates.
Well, thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Hatfield for
Yes.
hosting the volleyball team because I'm sure it was a great time. Did you guys watch the Olympics at all?
Yeah, I did.
I watched every game,
Of every volleyball game,
every volleyball game.
indoor and sand.
Yes.
Dang, that's impressive. Like literally every game, not just the USA games.
Yes, I watched a lot, and I feel like watching people who are older than you and people who really influenced me, players like Jordan Poulter, who's a setter. She played collegiate volleyball at Illinois and is now on the USA team. It's just really inspiring to watch her, set and lead the team to an Olympic gold medal eventually.
What about y'all two? Did y'all guys watch?
I watched volleyball and I watched some swimming, but I did watch the volleyball championship and some of the beach championships. And I think watching the volleyball championship really like as a hitter, it makes you like look and see what they don't see. And it's kind of like, oh, well, I can add this to this shot or it's just, I think every player needs to watch someone older or film so they can get better at the game.
Do you like sand or indoor more, Rachel?
I like indoor, but like I don't know. I really like watching sand too. Like I don't really watch. Haven't really watched it, but like I just like I've been watching it and I watched the championship and it's just like yeah, I really like watching it.
In my old age now, sand volleyball is probably my favorite sport to play. I play it a couple times a week, so I mean it's grueling. I know Cate, your sister, was in the sand tournament. Did you play in the sand tournament?
Yes, I
with
did.
Leah,
With
right?
Leah,
You're
yes.
with Leah, right? And y'all won.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, hey, that was like 4 months ago. So, but yeah, sand volleyball is the best. I love it, but it's grueling. I don't know how watching sand at the Olympic level was insane. Just how they can move across the court. And indoor, man, I watched a lot of the guys, and that scares me.
Yeah, their serves are
I know, it's
crazy
like-
fast.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I mean, their serves literally.
so fast.
That's not. It's not for me. Could you imagine playing just 1 point against that?
No.
Yeah, I could never.
I mean, scary stuff. Coach Jenkins just walked by, and can we talk about his nickname? This
Shea Butter.
this Shea Butter thing. Talking to y'all during media day, it sounds like he gave himself that nickname.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
did.
He did.
He did.
Y'all should never let him live that down.
No.
I hope he
no,
does.
we won't.
Does he continue? Like, is he more embarrassed he ever said that, or has he just owned up to it and is going to accept
I
it?
think he kind of.
I think around us, we made him like so like, why are you saying that? What is with
Yeah.
it? And then now he's like, he doesn't say it anymore because he knows that we're all gonna make fun of him
Yeah, he
if he
kind of
says
like
it.
gave up, but
Yeah.
it's always gonna be his nickname.
How was media day? Do you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, I really like media day.
I like taking pictures
Yeah,
with
the
my
pictures were
uniform
fun.
on.
Yeah. So was that your favorite part? The pictures?
Yes, definitely. And I liked talking to you. Yeah, I liked talking to you about Shay. That was funny. I liked it.
Drew's really good with that, and we're lucky to have him help our department beef up our athletic content. What's y'all's earliest volleyball memory? And like, when did you realize that this was your favorite sport and you wanted to play it your whole life?
Well, I've been playing like SVAA since like second grade, but I don't really have much memories from that. But I just remember like the feeling of like winning and like being like I really enjoy this sport a lot and like I want to keep playing it. But there's so many memories. I don't think I can even pick one.
Yeah, I think I started playing school volleyball in third grade, and then I first tried out for club volleyball in sixth grade, I think, and it was at Mad Frog. And I just remember being so nervous, and I was crying because I was just so worried about, what team I was going to make, and I ended up making the third team, but just after that, I knew that I fell in love with the sport, and I wanted to do it for the rest of my life.
And now you're on the top team.
No doubt.
No, but my favorite probably, because I started playing when I was 4. And then I think I started playing club when I was 6. But I was playing up. Like, I was playing, I think, 10s when I was 6. And then I just...
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between
Yes.
6 and 10-year-olds.
Yes, I know. I was the only one who could serve. And it was, ever since then, like, I just loved the game. I just like how everyone brought energy and stuff. Like, I just really loved it. So
It has grown on me the past about 5 years, and one of my favorite sports to watch and play because it defines a team sport. If you have just one good player, it doesn't mean you're going to be a good team. You really need to have 6 cohesive or a team of 14, 15 cohesive players who can work together and solve a task. It's like a math equation. That's kind of how I think about it because pass set spike, 3 variables, get the final answer, get a point. Did you not like that?
no, that
I
was
don't
so
like-
cringy.
I don't
Pass that spike.
Okay,
the word
whatever.
The word spike is like,
Okay,
I don't know,
that's
not
fair.
good for me.
The first time you said it, we let it slide. But
Okay.
that time was just enough.
The best thing about that is y'all aren't the only ones to do that because I say it all the time in front of Miss Shirley and she gets mad at me.
Yes,
I
no.
don't know.
Yeah.
Don't say
about it.
spike. You sound...
I wonder why I say that. Like maybe from back in the day, growing up, that's what we.
Probably.
Yeah.
And for not playing,
Yeah.
the
Like,
guys
a
would
whole
just
bunch
say
of
spike
shirts
it.
said spike and stuff. So when we were, I'm remember the spike phase, but
I'm still stuck in that spike phase.
uh-uh.
Unfortunately, that's what I mean. When I say it all the time, it's a bad habit. At this point, I'm just gonna stick with it. Do you guys have any pregame rituals? Oh, I think
Yeah.
Lolo has one.
Wait, as a team or just...
Individual team.
Oh, well, by myself, I normally just listen to music, and I'm not gonna recommend what music I listen to, but
I mean, you have your AirPods in and you look scary when you're warming up. So.
Yeah.
no, but as a team, we do LOVE, and it's kind of like we all dance, jump in a circle, just get hyped for the game, get ready, get our feet moving, and stuff like that.
Is that when you're on the court
Food
right
moving.
before, or is that like in the locker?
It's in the locker.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we don't do it on the court.
What about? Do you guys have any individual ones?
I mean, I listen to music too, but I think like the best pregame ritual is definitely just visualizing yourself on the court. Whether that's, once you walk into the gym, you kind of like feel the environment around you, feel the court, just visualize yourself, moving, setting a perfect ball to, Lolo or Lyric or, getting a good dig or whatever. But I think that's really helpful before a game.
Yeah, I listen to music as well, and like Cate said, I like visual myself and like I visual like what good things I could do like during the game, and that's what I picture in my mind and like go over like my personal goals of what I want to accomplish.
But yeah, back to Lolo's music. What I think we should do is we're gonna get a photo of Lolo warming up with her earpods in and say, "Hey, can you guess what Lolo's listening to?"
No, you don't want to trust me.
Just to see,
It's full blasting in my AirPods, and if you ask me something, I just will not. I'm like, what? What was that? I'm just in the zone.
So what we did last year on podcasts, I would always ask, for the whatever sport the student athlete played, for them to pick a team of staffalty. I won't do that this year, but I do want to ask you guys on the count of, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to think about it, and on the count of 3, I want you to say who you think the overall best staffalty member at volleyball is. So I'll give you like 10 seconds to think.
Like Shay.
No, it can't be anyone related to the volleyball program.
So not even
Oh.
Shirley.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Dang,
I was gonna
I
say
know mine.
Shirley.
technically,
Yeah, same.
she's not a part of it, but you can't pick her because that's
Okay.
not fair.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say count to 3, and you're all gonna say it at the same time. And I'm gonna go one by one, and you're gonna say why.
Wait,
Okay,
this
I
is
got mine.
hard.
I swear if we
I
say the
got
same
mine.
thing, I
I
got
bet we
mine. No.
Okay.
You guys got yours?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Drew.
Drew.
All right, so one by one, why do you think Drew is the best?
He's I feel like he can run really fast, and I feel like he's quick, and I feel like he's not gonna be slow. He's gonna try and get everything up. I think he's the libero at heart.
There you go. What about you, Cate?
I actually saw him peppering during our media day with Coach Tennyson,
He was.
and he was actually passing pretty good. So I
Libero.
thought he'd be the
You
best.
just like look at him and you're like, yeah, he looks really consistent. Like that's what I saw in him.
Drew, you look consistent, man. Good work. No, I can vouch for him. We played sand on the same night, so I played with him once, and we would always watch each other play, and he's actually very good. Well, thank you, ladies, for stopping by this morning. I know it was early, but I really appreciate it. Y'all are, ironically enough, my first podcast last year was with the volleyball captain, so I mean it makes sense. Y'all are the first sport, so again, thank you so much. Good luck on the season. Hopefully in a few months there's a banner right next to the women's basketball 2021 that says
Please.
volleyball 2021
Yes.
number 100. Gosh, that would be amazing. Well, good luck on the season. We'll be watching you guys closely, and I'm excited to get to know each of you a little bit more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Friar Nation, thank you so much for listening today. I hope you guys enjoyed that and got to learn about the volleyball program and the volleyball captains a little bit more. I'm hoping to post a new pod once a week, once every 2 weeks, just to share with y'all the amazing student athletes, the coaches, the fans, the admin, and the teachers here at Bishop Lynch. Hope to see you guys tonight, and God bless. Have a good one, and Bishop Lynch Band, take us out.